And hey guys, it's Matthew back again with once again another video, and today we're here with oh sorry, I just completely forgot. I'm recording a bunch of videos and I completely forgot what video I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna do a really important video for some people that this might help, well, probably will help, but I'm gonna be talking about how I cured my eczema. And basically, if you don't know what eczema is, it's basically, oh actually I don't even know what it is, but it's, from my experience, it's like irritations of the skin that turn into cuts, and then that can turn into scars or stuff. But basically you can get cuts all over your skin in like close contact areas. Like I have got it in like this part of my arm, and around the shoulders, around the back of your knee. So yeah, you can get it in those kind of places, and I've got it other places. I've got it all over my fingers sometimes, and right now it's kind of a bit bad, but it's getting better now. But basically, last year I didn't really worry about my eczema for so long because it was so benign. It just didn't really affect me anyway. So I was like, right, there's no point in me even worrying about this thing because it's not affecting me badly. But last year it just went mental. I'd got bad episodes of eczema before, but this time it was the worst time of my life because I was so upset because I'd only got it around my body, and that's fine, but I'd never got it in my hands before. And at this point it started to spread into my hands and all over my fingers, and it was so painful. I got it like here on my pinky finger, and like, I mean, if you're getting it on the front of your hands, it's obviously gonna hurt like so much. So it turned purple at a stage, like my finger, because it was just, I don't know why it turned purple, and this might be a TMI. So aside from that, but basically, right, so I'd got it on the inside of my fingers at points, and my fingers started turning purple, and I thought there's something wrong with this. I need to get this fixed. And I, like, at night, like, this is like during school as well, so I was very like, it was very disruptive to my whole like studies and everything. So one night, this is the night I decided that I need to fix this, and I need to find a cure in some sort of way. So I was just lying in bed, and I had literally just scratched my arm off. I was bleeding out, but like not bleeding out like I wasn't gonna die, but like my arm was just covered in cuts, bleeding everywhere, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. It was like so late at night, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. This is just causing me too much pain. It's disrupting my life. I can't do this anymore. And so I go online, and usually like you won't find anything useful online. Sometimes, I don't know why I'm saying that, you find a lot of useful things online, but usually when it comes to medical things, you have to go to a doctor and you have to do this and blah blah blah. I had been to so many doctors, they'd never told me anything about what I did to fix it, and I searched up, right, what can I do to fix this? And people were like, oh, if you go in the sea for like 2 hours, it'll clear up your eczema like really well, and you won't have to, and it will like be really good. So, and I was like, 2 hours in the sea, like, when am I ever gonna do that? When am I ever gonna have the time to do that? So then I was like, right, what is it about the sea that fixes it? So I looked it up, and then people were like, oh, sea salt is what works. So you can create, if you get sea salt and you put it in a bath, you can have like a sea salt bath, and that will like clear it up. So I didn't have a bath, or I didn't have a bath. I didn't have sea salt at the time, so I ended up using just normal salt for the first time, because I like, this was immediate, like I needed this immediately. I could not go another day with this. So I think I might have been off actually at this stage, so like literally the next morning I woke up and I ran a bath, and I just filled it with salt. Not like filled it, but like I put in quite a bit of just normal table salt. And at first, I think it worked quite well at first, and I was really excited because it like dried out my skin. And usually eczema for people is, if their skin dries out, it'll cause cuts, but mine's kind of the opposite. If my skin is moist, it'll cause cuts. Showers kill my skin. Like the hot showers literally just, like, my skin just dies after, because I'm just so uncomfortable, and I'm just scratching because it's irritated my skin so much. So that's why baths work so well, because you can control the temperature more easily. Well, not really, but like you can control the temperature in a shower, but like it's usually either cold or hot. Like, it's very hard to get like a very good like mild temperature that won't affect my skin. So I was like, right, okay, baths probably will work. So basically then I I got out of the bath and it was like salt, and I just basically I just had the salt bath, and it was yeah, it worked so well. I don't really remember how the journey at the start went out, but I do remember the first time it just was so much better because it dried out my skin, and my skin was looked amazing when it came out. Like usually it looked awful, and I was like, right, great, okay. So I did that for a couple of days, and literally the more I did it, the more it went away. I had a bath every single day for like a week or 2 weeks, and by the end of it, skin had basically been cleared. I have no idea how it works, but sea salt baths, and I will show you the sea salt that I buy. I think it's like dead sea salt, but I'll show you. But sorry for the lighting change, I just completely forgot to record this part of the video. But basically, this is the salt I use to cure my eczema. I keep doing that, but I don't know what else to call it. It's basically like a cure, for me anyway. But yeah, so it's the dead sea salt made by West Lab. This is what I use, and yeah, it's amazing. I think you can get it on Amazon, but yeah, so this is great, but I think any other kind of sea salt will work. I used to get cooking sea salt and use that, and that worked for a while as well. So basically, though, my mom just kind of specialized and got like an actual specific one that I can use to actually properly treat it, instead of like salt from like a shop. But it's the salt that my mom buys and she orders in, so that I can have these salt baths every I have a salt bath once every 3 days, or once every 3 days. Sometimes I'll do it more often. Like I had one yesterday and I have one today, because sometimes my eczema is really bad, or literally if I'm just feeling like disgusting, I'll just have another bath, because obviously like it's not just about clearing the eczema, it's also about like keeping clean, obviously. But the sea salt actually is a cleanser, so like you don't have to shower gel and stuff will really affect my skin. And so I had to, well, at one point I had to use special stuff, and it was called Olatum, and it was just so like, oh, it was like goop, and so I couldn't deal. So it made you feel really slimy, and that's how I feel about most things that I use in the shower. If I'm gonna clean myself, they just make me feel gross. So, but yeah, sea salt even does that. It cleans your skin, so you actually don't have to use a shower gel. Sometimes I will, but no, you do and there's also a special shower gel you can get for the shower if you're gonna have a shower. So I have that as well if I'm gonna have a shower. But because I don't just cut out showers, like sometimes if you're going like to like someone's house, or if you're going to like, if I'm going to someone's house, or I'm going to I'm staying over and for a while, and I'm gonna have a bath, or if I need to clean, I'm not gonna have a bath, because that's, I don't know, I just feel weird about that. So I'll always speaker interrupting. So I'll just have a shower. So I have that special shower gel, which I can't show you now, but I'll do something, maybe in another video I'll just be like, oh, by the way. So basically, yeah, so this salt, it does clean as well. So basically it's perfect. I can't guarantee that it's gonna work for everyone. I don't want to guarantee and be like it's gonna 100% clear your eczema, because I don't know how it works. It's literally just worked for me. But hopefully it works for you, and if you have it, like I really hope it works, because my skin was so bad. Not like severe eczema, but at that point it had become quite severe. Like not like I've seen way worse, but yeah, it definitely was not good. So if you have bad eczema, I would definitely recommend trying it for like a week, maybe 2 weeks. Just have a bath every night. I know it's not good for you to have a bath every night, but at least if you're having a bath every night, then for like just to get it cleared up. And that's what I do when I have like a new outbreak. I'll just go in for a bath every couple of once a day for a while, maybe like 3 or 4 days, just to clear it up, because everyone knows who has eczema, it's the worst thing, and it makes you feel so self-conscious, and you're always worrying about it, you're always in pain, and no one can really relate to you because they don't know what it feels like if they don't have it. So yeah, it's like, obviously it's such a struggle, it's such a mental and physical struggle that you have to deal with. So now that I don't have to deal with it, I feel so much happier about everything. Like when I found that this worked, I was just unbelievably like happy, like I couldn't believe it. I recommend that you try it. Every person who's watching this, if they have eczema, literally try it like for a week or 2, and hopefully it'll work for you. If it doesn't, then I apologize, because it's really unfortunate that it doesn't work for you. But because I don't know if it works for everyone, because obviously I'm the only one who has tried it, and I'm not a doctor and I'm not some specialist. But yeah, it's something about special water. Like in Iceland, where I did a vlog about it, I went to the Blue Lagoon in Iceland, and basically it's like this natural hot spring, and well, not hot spring, maybe it is a hot spring, yeah, I don't know, but basically it there was like, it was like natural kind of sulfur stuff in the water, like it was like, I don't know, it was really weird. It's like when you lifted it up from the bottom, it was like black powder stuff, but it cleared my skin for weeks, and that was only just one like go, and that was like 2 years ago before I found this stuff, or before I found the sea salt cure, but yeah, it like cleared my skin for ages. So I think it's something about natural stuff in the earth that can be just amazing for your skin, and obviously sea salt is natural, so there must be something about it. Must be something about natural products that just works for your skin. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope that this worked for you if you try it, and please get back to me and comment and say like, oh, this worked or this didn't work, and please just have some feedback on if it worked or not. And I really hope it worked for you, and if it does, then give this video a like or subscribe or whatever. I don't really mind, but I really hope you guys don't have to deal with the struggle much longer, because obviously I know how bad it can be, and hopefully you can get rid of this awful illness. Is it? Yeah, it is an illness. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!